Good evening, Tigers, and welcome to your Edwardsville Tigers, Lady Tigers versus the Collinsville Khawks. I'm Brooklyn Elliott.
And I'm Abby White.
And we are your announcers for the evening. Starting off the game, we just had JV play, and they won 7-0, I think. Yeah. It was a pretty good game. Khawks starting it off into their half of the field. So Tigers come up pressing. They bring it out towards the line. Tigers passing it already back to their defense and all the way back to Jenny, their keeper. Back out wide to switch the field and up towards the far sideline. Khawks sending it back down into the Tigers' half. Back up the sideline, and Tigers deflect it back up. Tigers back to their defense. Up down the middle of the field. Out to their far sideline towards the wide. Attempt to miss. Khawks bringing it back up and back down into their half. Tigers playing it out into the deep corner. And ball is out on the Khawks. It is
Ball's out on the Tigers.
a ball out on the Tigers. I thought the Khawks kicked it out. Tigers bringing it into the middle of the box and deflected out by the Khawks defense. Recovered by the Tigers, back out towards the far sideline, and sent back into the middle. Tigers trying to recover, bringing it back to their defensive line. Back out wide to the near sideline. Tigers trying to feed it through the defense, and ball's back out towards the sideline. And it is out of bounds, a throw-in for the Tigers. Tiger throw up the sideline into the corner. Khawks defending as the Tigers retrieve the ball and send it back to their defensive line to switch the field over to the far side. Tigers taking it up the far sideline again and back in towards the Khawks goal. A shot, and it is saved by the Khawks keeper. Goalie sends it out past the half line. Tigers defense receives it and sends it back out towards the sideline. Header. Tigers sending it back to the defensive line and back out towards the far sideline. Dribbling it in towards the middle. Switching the field towards this near sideline, and Tigers taking it up into the Khawks half and down into their corner.
And foul on the Tigers.
We have a Khawks kick in off of a foul. Khawks taking it back towards the middle of their half, and Tigers recover the ball, bringing it back towards the middle and out towards the corner. Tigers battling it out in the corner, bringing it back up and out wide. Tigers sending it back and into the middle of the box, deflected by the Khawks defensive line. Send in from the Tigers. And in towards a goal for a shot. And the ball is out of bounds. A goal kick for the Khawks. Goalkeeper kicks it up near the 40 line. Tigers recover and play it back to their goalkeeper. Khawks pressing. Jenny goes out wide to her defense. They battle it out a little bit. And they're taking it back up towards the near sideline. And a big ball up towards near the middle. Khawks pass back to their keeper who kicks it out. A foul for the Khawks on the Tigers. It's a Khawks kick. A big ball from the Khawks into the middle of the Tigers half, and it's a header back out towards the Khawks. Tigers taking it out wide towards the far sideline, and the ball is out. A throw in for the Khawks. Khawks bomb it back into their field, and Tigers deflect it. Khawks taking it back down, or attempting to take it back down. Comes back up the line. Tigers sending it in the middle. The Khawks receive. Back to their keeper. Keeper sending it back out wide to her defensive line. And back up trying to get it towards the middle. The Tigers press.
Hey Rick, keep me posted.
Tigers battling it out towards the middle. A foul is called for the Tigers on the Khawks. The Tigers kick. Tigers kick big ball in towards the goal. It is out of bounds. A goal kick for the Khawks. Ball out towards the middle. Received by the Tigers, taking it up the field. Of a shot and saved by the keeper. Oh, and out of bounds. It is a goal kick for the Khawks. Their keeper is sending it out.
The ball goes down the middle and is received by the Tigers.
Couple headers there. Tigers taking it back in the middle. Out by the Khawks, received by the Tigers. Khawks trying to take it back down towards the Tigers half. Tigers not allowing it to get past the 40. Tigers in the box, and a shot over the goal. A goal kick for the Khawks. Khawks goalie sending it out again. Sends it out towards the middle. And out towards the far sideline by the Khawks. Ball is out of bounds, a throw for the Tigers. Throwing it out. The Khawks deflect it back out of bounds, another throw in for the Tigers. Tigers going for a short throw in and a pass into the middle. Ball back to the defensive line, taking it out wide. Back up the field. Tigers switch the field back to their defensive line. Bombs up towards the middle. And the Khawks take it back. Tigers taking it up, pushing up the field, and back into the Tigers' possession. Attempting to feed the ball through, going for a goal.
The Khawks get it back out and received by our defense.
Back into the Khawks' deep corner.
And out by the Khawks for Tigers throw-in. Tigers throw it into the middle and back to the corner.
We have a
Throw-in?
throw in for the Tigers. Thrown in by Ayla Homan. A shot. It's over the goal. Another goal kick for the Khawks. Goalie sends it out wide, nearly to the half. Doesn't make it that far.
It's received by our defensive line and played back out.
Out wide by the Tigers, taking it towards the near sideline and back in towards the Khawks goal box. And the keeper receives it. Khawks go for a drop kick towards the center. Tigers receive it and play it in. And the Khawks take it back out into the Tigers half. Tigers sending it back to their keeper. Passes it out to her defense.
Ball's played out wide to the near side.
What a move. Tigers taking it back up.
Down to Gabby for
A shot
a shot.
deflected by the keeper. Keeping it in their half towards their goal. Another shot, saved. Drop kick from the Khawks goalie. About to the half line, a little bit past. Ball is being taken out wide to the near sideline and sent back in. Out on the
Into the game
Khawks.
for the Tigers, Grace Hughes.
We have Grace Hughes coming in as a sub for the Tigers. We have also one sub coming in for the Khawks.
Tigers throw into the middle of, almost the middle of the field.
Taking it back out wide into the corner of the Khawks. Tried to send it in. It's out of bounds.
So looks like it's going to be a corner for the Tigers.
Beautiful kick in towards the goal.
Goalie missed the ball.
And it is a goal for the Tigers. Goal off of a corner kick.
Greg, you got a name?
It's now 1-0 Tigers.
We have 1-0 for the Tigers in the 23rd minute. About 46 seconds left in the minute. What? 23 minutes left in the half, not 23rd minute, my bad.
Edwardsville Tiger goal, Maddie Klein.
We have Maddie Klein scored the goal. Congratulations to her, first goal of the game. Tigers have played 2 games this season. One last week on Thursday. They won that game. Was Triad?
Yes.
Against Triad, they won. And then,
They lost their first game of the season to
I don't remember who that was.
Columbia.
Columbia, Illinois. Tigers throwing it up the line, taking it up.
Maddie Klein dribbles it down and finds Thea.
Thea taking it up in.
And the goalie saves it.
Beautiful save by the keeper. I hate to say it, but kick out towards the center. Attempted header. Still on the ground.
Khawks play the ball down to our defense. And it's played back to our keeper. He plays it back out.
Pass out to the sideline. Tigers taking it up. Deflected by the Khawks. Tigers taking it up again. Nearly to the Khawks goal box.
Two girls come out.
Tigers almost back in. The Khawks defense takes it out. Pass out wide to our defensive line. In towards the middle. A header's deflected out.
Looks like it's going to be a Tigers throw-in.
Throw in by Ayla Homan. Tigers playing it in the deep corner. Passing it back up towards the line. Ball sent in and out of bounds.
Yeah, what Brandon did? They came back. They used to be
Of a goal kick for the Khawks.
K-Hawks goalie plays it down, kind of more on the far side. Received by Tigers.
Khawks regaining possession of the ball and sending it out towards this far line where the Tigers receive it and are taking it back up. Trying to play in the corner. Almost there.
Gabby takes the ball down, finds the cross to Maggie, and K-Hawks get the ball out.
Sending it back out to the far line. Throw in for the Tigers. Tigers taking it up the line. It is out. Another throw in for the Tigers. Deflected nearly out. Sent back in. The Khawks defense receives it. And their goalie picks it up.
K-Hawks goalie drops kick it past the midfield. And it's received by the Tigers.
Tigers taking it back up into their half. We're towards the near half. Received by the Khawks. We're trying to take it back up. Tigers pushing it back into their half. Khawks receive and running it down. Tigers goalkeeper Jenny Burrows picks it up, rolls it out towards the near sideline.
Plays it down the line to Gabby.
Gabby taking it up the field. Ooh. A foul on the Tigers.
Looks like Gabby got a yellow card.
Gabby Thompson, the yellow.
Khawks ball.
They have a free kick.
Looks like Diana subbing in for Gabby.
Into the game for the Tigers, Diana Figueroa.
We also have a sub for the Khawks coming in. Khawks sending it back into play in the Tigers half. It is sent out of bounds, thrown for the Tigers. They take it up the line towards the middle. Switching the field, taking it up.
Looks like the Khawks throw it.
Tigers taking it out near the far sideline. Still playing in the Khawks half. Sends it in the goal box. Received by the Khawks keeper.
Khawks goalie sends it down towards the far side. Tigers receive the ball. Play it back to the defensive line and back up.
Tigers battling it out towards the center, sending it out of bounds. A throw in for the Khawks. Throw in received as a header from the Tigers defensive line. Taking it back up into the Khawks half as they deflect it back in to ours. Tigers playing with their defensive line. Back up towards our forwards. Out of bounds, a throw in for the Tigers.
Into the game for the Tigers, Ren Rao.
We have Rin Rao coming in as a sub for the Tigers. A throw in for the Khawks off of the Tigers, going into the Tigers half.
Khawks play the ball up, and our defense plays it back. It's like a foul on the Khawks.
I think it's a throw in.
Oh no, yeah.
Maybe it was a foul.
Yeah, a foul on the Khawks for a Tigers kick. Play it back to our defense. Plays it one more.
Tigers switching it out towards our near sideline. Back to our defensive line, switching it again. Sending it up to the middle of the field. And back to our defensive line. Sending it down into the deep corner, keeping it in bounds. It's a good save, keeping it in. Switching the field, back to the Tigers defense. Tigers taking it up, sending it towards the middle. Received by the Tigers, and a shot saved by their keeper.
That was a good save.
It's going to be a corner kick for the Tigers.
Looks like Thea Dimitrov is taking the corner kick.
About 13 minutes, 30 left in the half. We're up 1-0. Tigers are up 1-0.
The ball's played about to the top of the box.
Tigers sending it back to the defense.
Win the ball.
Ball's out of bounds. A throw in for the Tigers. We have Ayla Homan taking the throw in. Thrown into the Khawks deep corner. Out of bounds again.
Another throw for the Tigers. Tigers play it to the middle of the box, and we get a shot.
Nearly a header. A free kick for the Tigers, a foul on the Khawks.
Looks like Anna Maxima taking the kick.
Got a free kick for Anna Maxim. About 12 minutes left. Sends right into the middle. Saved by the keeper.
Khawks keeper plays the ball to the middle, and it's received by the Tigers, and then played back to the Khawks.
Khawks sent it into the Tigers half. Goalkeeper Jenny Burrows picking it up and rolling it out to her defensive line. Defensive line sending it out wide towards the near sideline. Takes it back in and out towards Khawks receive. As the Tigers win the ball again. Khawks sending it back in. Received by the Tigers. And switching the field. Received by the Tigers. Up, taking it towards the goal box.
It's not going to be a foul.
subs coming in. 1 for the Khawks, 2 for the Tigers.
Into the game for the Tigers, Caroline Wiley and Maggie Cadigan.
We have Maggie Cadigan and Caroline Wiley come in for the Tigers.
Looks like it's a corner kick for the Tigers.
I think it's Anna Maxim taking the corner kick for the Tigers. Sending it in towards the middle of the box.
Out to the far side.
Sent it back in for a shot and over the goal. A goal kick for the Khawks.
Into the game for the Tigers, Ella Thompson.
We have Ella Thompson coming in as a sub for the Tigers. About 9 minutes, 45 seconds left in the half. Goalkeeper sending it into the middle of their half.
Khawks play the ball out, and it's Tigers throwing.
Into the game for the Tigers, Abby Jones.
We have Abby Jones coming in as a sub for the Tigers as they throw it in up the line.
It's like Tigers throwing again.
Throw in towards the deep corner. Received by the Tigers. Taken over by the Khawks. Attempting to take it out wide and up the line. Tigers defend it. Khawks sending it back in. Taking it into the Tigers' half and up towards the 20-yard line. Deflected by the Tigers. Regain possession. Pass back to their goalkeeper. She sends it out wide for a switch. Tigers playing near the EPAW and sending it back out. And it's out of bounds, a throw in for the Khawks. Khawks receive the ball and try and send it in towards the middle of the Tigers' half. Tigers regain possession, sending it up into the Khawks' half and taking the ball up the field. Pass towards the middle, deflected by the Khawks. Back towards the EPAW. Tigers switching it out wide.
Khawks.
Keeping it in. Taking it up the line. A pass up into the Tigers' half. Jenny Burrows receives it. Plays it out to her defensive line. Send it up the line. Attempted pass back in for the Tigers. Tigers passing it, taking it up towards the middle and back out to the wide corner. Tigers passing it back up towards their half and into the middle of the Khawks half. A shot saved by the keeper. Khawks sending it into the Tigers' half. Their defensive line receiving it, passing it back to Jenny Burrows. She sends it out towards the far sideline. Tigers taking it up the sideline, sending it in towards the middle, deflected by the Khawks defense. Khawks trying to send it back in, deflected by the Tigers. Tigers switching the field, taking it up wide. A pass into the deep corner as the goalie receives it and picks it up. Khawks goalie sending it towards the middle of the half. Ball goes out of bounds. A throw in for the Khawks. We have 2 subs coming in.
Coming in for the Tigers, Gabby Thompson.
We have a sub for the Tigers. Khawks throw in. Taking it up into the Tigers half and back out wide. Both teams fighting for it at the sideline. It's a Tigers throw in. Tigers playing it near the half line. Khawks receive it.
Khawks win the ball.
Taking it towards the goal. Received by the Tigers.
It's like a foul was called on the Tigers.
Foul called on the Tigers. The crowd is not happy about that one. Khawks kick. Jenny Burrows in goal, directing her team, trying to tell them how to set up, who to mark, where to go. Ball is kicked. A beautiful save by Jenny Burrows. It's going to be a corner kick for the Khawks.
Jenny Burrows.
What a save, though. That was a really good save. Khawks taking the corner with nearly 3 minutes left in the half. Tigers still up 1-0. Send it in. And ball is fought for a second in the middle, sent back in. Is a goal for the Khawks.
That was the goal.
With about a little under 3 minutes left in the half, the game is tied.
Tigers starting it off, sending it back into the Khawks half. Out back towards the far sideline, taking it back up into the deep corner. Khawks kicking it back out. A throw in for the Tigers. Ball thrown in, received by the Khawks, and kicked back out for another Tigers throw in. Tigers throwing it in, received. And an offsides call on the Tigers. We have a kick for the Khawks. Khawks taking the kick with nearly 1 minute 30 seconds left in the half. Sending it up the field, still down the far sideline. Tigers receive it, play it back to their defense, and back out wide. Tigers sending it towards the half and back out wide. Khawks sending it down near sideline at the half. Recovered by the Tigers defense. Sending it back up the line. In towards the middle. Nearly 40 seconds left in the half. Counting down. Tigers taking it up near the middle. Running through the Khawks. Khawks receive it again. And take it out towards the far sideline.
About 30 seconds left. Tigers have possession. Play it to the middle.
Taking it up for the goal. Nearly a shot. Khawks kick it out of bounds for a throw in for the Tigers. About 8 seconds left. And that is the end of the first half. We have Tigers and Khawks tied 1-1. Apologies for the
Technical issues.
technical issues. We're still 2-1, about 26 minutes left in the half. Khawks sending it out of their goal box. Tigers receiving it. A kick in towards the box and deflected out. Back to the Tigers wide defensive line. Playing it up and down that far sideline. Sent into the middle. In for the Tigers, deflected by the Khawks defense, and sent back in. Ball sent out by the Khawks defense. Tigers sending it back in, a header from the Khawks. A beautiful body though from the Tigers as they try to get that ball back. Tigers playing it towards the EPAW in their own half, sending it up into the Khawks half, shifting the field, sending it out wide towards that far sideline as they send it up. The goalkeeper picks it up and receives it. Goalkeeper is holding the ball, allowing her team some time to reset. Give her some options for her drop kick.
Down the middle and received by the Tigers.
Tigers winning the ball over. We have an offsides call on the Tigers. So a kick for the Khawks. Khawks taking the kick.
Down to the middle. Header by the Tigers.
It was a beautiful kick from nearly 30 to 30. The Tigers take it back up into the Khawks half. For a short little battle, the Tigers win the ball back.
Khawks play it out.
Received by the Khawks. Won back over by the Tigers. They're taking it towards the middle. In the box. Gabby Thompson taking it out wide. Tries to send it in. Deflected by the Khawks defensive line.
The ball's played back to our defensive line. And back up.
We have a foul call
on the Khawks, so Tigers kick.
Kick taken by the Tigers, attempting to go in towards the middle of the Khawks goal, but it is deflected by the Khawks defenders. It's now being played in the deep corner, attempting a cross into the middle, and it goes out of bounds for a goal kick for the Khawks.
Into the game for the Tigers, Caroline Wiley and Grace Hughes.
We have Grace Hughes and Caroline Wiley coming in as subs for the Tigers. About 22 minutes, 30 seconds left in the half. Khawks goalkeeper is sending it out towards the middle of their own half, but it is received as a header from the Tigers. About 3 headers in a row there.
Khawks play the ball down. It's received by our defensive line and played back to our goalie. It's like a foul on the Khawks.
We have some fans upset about the call,
It's going to be our penalty kick
saying
at
that
the
the call,
35.
saying the call should have been a yellow card. The Tigers playing it out wide, crossing the field.
Played down, deflected by the Khawks. and played back up.
Header from the Tigers, nearly the 50-yard line.
Tigers switch fields and play.
Tigers switching it towards the middle, sending it out wide, up near the far sideline. Taking a second to slow the game down a little bit as they battle it out near the sideline. Tigers regain possession of it, send it in towards the middle. A shot saved by their keeper.
Khawks keeper drop kicks it out towards the middle. Received by the Tigers.
Taking it out wide.
Played
Pass back to their defense.
Khawks win the ball.
Taking it in towards the Tigers' defensive half.
Tigers get it back out.
Tigers switching the field over to the far sideline. Received by them. And they take it back up, playing it up the line into the Khawks half. With a send from the Tigers back towards the middle, but it's deflected out by the Khawks. Tigers receiving it. Khawks coming on fast, trying to get that ball back. Sent back in towards the Khawks goal. Both the Tigers forwards and Khawks defensive line misses the ball as it goes towards their keeper, and she picks it up. Holding it for a little bit, allowing their team to get up for her drop kick, which is received by neither, and Tigers gain possession, sending it out wide towards the near sideline and down to the corner. Gabby Thompson pulling out some moves on these Khawk defenders.
She crosses it down and just missed. Tigers play the ball back to the defensive line.
Sending it back in towards their goal. Another shot in. And it is the crossbar. Ball sent up nearly a goal. Hit the crossbar and bounced back out of the field. And we have a goal kick for the Khawks as a result. Nearly 19 minutes left
Into the
in
game
half.
for the Tigers, Maggie Cadigan.
We have Maggie Cadigan coming in as a sub for the Tigers. The Khawks take their goal kick. Goal kick received by the Tigers. Wonderful settle, straight onto the ground. Missed header from the Khawks defense. Ball going out wide and received by the Tigers. Taking it into the corner, back in for a cross is missed by the Tigers.
Tigers take a shot and just wide.
Over the goal, out of the playing field, and another goal kick for the Khawks. They're getting quite a few goal kicks this game.
Yeah. Khawks play the ball down to the far side, received by the Tigers.
It's a header to settle it.
Yeah. Played to the opposite side.
Tigers sending it
Olivia
in.
Wolves.
Saved by the Khawks goalkeeper again.
Looks like it's going to be a corner for the Tigers.
Into the game for the Tigers, Ren Rao.
We have Ren Rao coming in as a sub for the Tigers on this corner kick. Tigers unsure if we're taking it.
Looks like we have Thea Dimitrov taking the corner. Ball's played down.
Beautiful ball right towards the center. And another goal for the Tigers off of a corner. We're now at 3-1. 16 minutes, 55 seconds left.
Edwardsville Tigers goal, Anna Maxim.
Santa Maxim scoring a beautiful goal on the Khawks. Khawks starting it off, sending it into their half. Tigers pressuring almost immediately. Ball slowly rolling out towards the sideline.
Looks like a give and go.
Sent back up.
Oh.
Pulling out some moves. Sent
Oh,
up.
she stood backwards. Tigers get possession, play it back. Khawks win the pass. Our defensive wins the ball back and plays it up to our forward. Plays it back.
Tigers taking the ball up the field. Seemingly no pressure from the Khawks.
I did the wrong score.
Beautiful ball crossed in. Nearly in.
Khawks deflects the pass.
Almost a shot. Deflected by the Khawks defense.
And the goalie has the ball again.
The goalie yelling for her team to get up. Awaiting her drop kick.
The goalie drop kicks the ball down, low to the far side. Tigers win possession.
Tigers sending it back up the line. Across in. And it's a little bit too far. No one standing on the other side. Crossing it in again. It's received by the Tigers. Quite some pressure from the Khawks. They're taking it up the field. People in the crowd a little surprised that nothing was called on that.
Tigers win the ball back.
Sent back out of bounds. We have
It's
a
like
throw in.
Throwing for the Tigers. Olivia Wolves throws it in, down the line, deflected by the Khawks.
Attempting to play it up the line again.
Khawks win the ball back, and then Tigers gain possession again.
Tigers sending it back to the defensive line and crossing it over. Attempting to switch field. Tigers regain possession in the Khawks half. Picking it again up that far sideline. Sending it in, going towards the goal box. Pass is deflected by the Khawks yet again. It's sent in towards the middle.
Cross just missed.
Again, no one is there to receive. The Tigers save it from going out of bounds, pass it back up to their team. Ball
Like back
sent
to the
in.
middle. And deflected by the Khawks again.
Khawks sending the ball back into the Tigers' half. Their defensive line runs back to receive it. Taking it back out wide towards that far line, dribbling it all the way up. Pass. Khawks regaining possession of the ball as the Tigers take it right back.
Tigers play the ball out.
The ball is nearly out of bounds. It's just saved by the Tigers. It was a beautiful save, keeping it inbounds, and we
It's
are
like
out.
Khawks throwing.
Have some subs coming in. We have 2 for the Khawks and 3 for the Tigers.
Into the game for the Tigers, Gabby Thompson, Davey
We
Hazer,
have
and Diana Figueroa.
Diana Figueroa, Davey Heiser, and Gabby Thompson coming in for the Tigers. Awaiting the Khawks throw.
We're at 12 minutes left in the second half. Scored 3-1.
Khawks throwing the ball. We have a header from the Tigers, sending it back out of bounds. Another throw in for the Khawks.
Khawks throw it down the line. It's won by the Tigers.
Tigers trying to take it back in the middle. It's regained by the Khawks and deflected again by the Tigers. Khawks sending it out towards the wide line, sending it out of bounds. A throw in for the Tigers. Thrown straight away. Tigers playing it back to the defensive line, switching fields all the way over to the far sideline nearly. Tigers sending it out towards the sideline, near sideline. Gabby Thompson taking it back in towards the middle. A shot saved by the keeper, maybe?
Looks like a corner, maybe?
I think it's a goal kick. I don't think she touched it.
Oh yeah, it's a goal kick for the Khawks.
What was nearly a goal would have been an amazing save for the Khawks.
Khawks play the ball down the near side. It's won by Gabby Thompson.
Gabby Thompson sending it out wide to her wings. Send it back in. A shot.
Shot off.
Bobbled by the keeper. She had it in her arms and it just bounced out, but she quickly reclaimed the ball, holding it for a drop kick, letting her team get up a little bit. There's a drop kick.
Drop kicks it down to the near side. It's won by Tigers.
Handball called on the Tigers.
Khawks have a kick.
11 so early.
We have pretty much the whole team other than the Khawks goalkeeper gathering in the Tigers half of the field for her kick. Kicks the ball. That's a pretty good kick right towards the center near the 25-yard line. Jenny Burrows running out to pick up the ball. Jenny's holding the ball.
Ball's rolled out to our defensive line. Played up to our wing.
Pass out wide, near sideline. Taking it up, seemingly no pressure from the Khawks. Oh, there's the pressure. Pass up into the Khawks corner.
Looks like it's going to be a goal kick for the Khawks.
A goal kick for the Khawks as they bring in one sub. We have about 9 minutes, 30 seconds left on the timer for this half. We have Tigers up 3-1 to Khawks.
Khawks kick the ball down the middle.
It's nearly the 35-yard line. It's a pretty good kick.
Yeah.
Tigers winning it.
Tigers win possession.
Sending it back out the sideline. Nearly saved it. It is a throw in for the Khawks.
Yeah.
Khawks sending it back out of bounds again for a Tigers throw in.
The ball's played down the line.
Tigers claiming possession of the ball, trying to send it back in towards the top of the box. Not quite getting there. Being intercepted by the Khawks as they send it back up towards that far sideline. Taking it back in towards the middle, attempting to get into the Tigers half.
Khawks dribble the ball.
Tigers
Tigers
by
win possession.
Khawks taking it in the 20-yard line, deflected by the Tigers defense, back out to the Khawks. Khawks keeping possession as they kick it out, nearly out of bounds, and it is out of bounds, a throw-in for the Tigers.
Into the game, an ambush of Tigers.
We have quite a few Tigers coming in for subs. There's, I think, 4 or 5 subs coming in.
Oh, they're not even going to say who came in.
We have Khawks regaining possession in the Tigers' half.
Tigers defensive line gets the ball back.
Passing in amongst themselves and sending it back up that far sideline, out of bounds. A Khawks throw in, sorry.
Khawks throw it down the line. Looks like it's won by the Tigers.
Tigers
let it out for a
shielding,
goal kick.
shielding the ball, allowing it to get out. Trying to keep the Khawks players off of it so they can't pull it back in.
Tigers goal kicks played out to the defensive line and then out wide.
Tigers taking it up this near sideline and sending it back in.
Ball's played back down to our goalie.
A save
Wonderful
from Jenny
save.
Burrows, knocking over one of the Khawks in the process. She rolls the ball out. Tigers taking it up the field. Beautiful kick, but
Oh, looks like it's going to the goalie.
unfortunately no Tigers are up to receive that kick. The goalkeeper receives it and picks it up.
We got 6 minutes left in the second half. Tigers still up by 2.
A beautiful drop kick from the Khawks goalie, reaching pretty much over the half line.
Yeah.
Tigers receiving it and sending it back into the Khawks half, battling for it over near that sideline,
Oh.
battling for possession. The ball is sent out of the playing
Way out.
field, nearly under the bleachers on the other half.
It's like Khawks throwing.
We have 2 subs coming for the Khawks on their throw-in. Nearly 5 minutes, 45 seconds left. Have another, oh, is it the same throw-in? I'm not sure. Oh, now we have another throw-in. This time it's for the Tigers. Sending it up that far line. Khawks reclaiming the possession of the ball, trying to send it down to their own players, but Tigers receive the ball, sending a pass back to Jenny Burrows.
The ball's played out wide on the far side.
Tigers attempting to send it in, deflected by the Khawks.
Tigers have the ball and play it down.
Tigers playing it into the deep corner. Ball is sent in for a cross.
Deflected out by the Khawks.
Tigers reclaiming the possession of the ball as the Khawks send it out towards this near sideline.
Once again, Tigers get the ball back. Fighting for it.
Quite the battle.
Kicks it to the middle.
In, deflected by the Khawks and sent out of bounds. A throw-in for the Tigers.
It's like Davey Heiser's throwing the ball in. Throws it down to the defensive line.
Defensive line taking their time, taking it up. Little to no pressure on her.
Oh, she's still in.
Taking it pretty far up near the 20-yard line.
Yeah.
Breaking some ankles out there.
Ball's played out wide.
Nearly out of bounds. As the Tigers reclaim possession, there's some pressure coming on.
Played back. Oh, looks like we got a foul on the Khawks, so Tigers kick.
We have some audience members here in the stands calling for a
Some
yellow.
aren't very happy.
We have about 3 minutes, 30 seconds left, excuse me.
Tigers still up.
We are Tigers still up. Beautiful kick right in.
Yeah,
Nearly a
just
goal.
wide.
Just a little bit wide of the goal. Calling for a goal kick for the Khawks.
Khawks goalie is taking the goal kick.
The goalie for the Khawks has been taking their goal kicks every time that they have had one. Received by the Tigers.
Once again.
Pretty good reception from them. We have Khawks though reclaiming the possession and taking it up that far sideline.
It's like Khawks. Oh, Tigers get the ball back.
Tigers taking it up, passing back to their goalie who sends it up. That's a
Past the
beautiful kick. Past the half line.
Ball's
Khawks.
played down by the Khawks and one back by the Tigers.
Kicking it out that far line. Keeping it in bounds. Khawks reclaiming possession, fighting their way through the Tigers' defense. Tigers defense receiving the ball, playing it on that far sideline. We have a give and go, passing it to one player who passes it back.
Just got deflected off the Khawks, so Tigers throw in.
Throwing right down the middle of the field.
Tigers switch sides.
Little to no pressure from the Khawks.
Play back to the defensive line, and it's played up to the wingmates.
Tigers calling for the ball, begging for it in the front line. Sending it back on through the defensive line, passing amongst themselves. Defense taking it back up the field. Battling it out with one of the Khawks.
Looks like it's becoming a very pushy game.
We have about 50 seconds left. Looks like Tigers are going to win this one. 45 seconds left. Khawks taking a kick.
Down the line, won by the Tigers.
The header, that was a beautiful header too. Especially headers like that are hard to receive because that ball hurts.
Yeah.
Tigers taking it back to the defensive line where they just hold it.
Holding it.
No pressure from the Khawks at all. And here comes the pressure, passing it back to the goalkeeper, Jenny Burrows. Who sends it.
Switches sides. Looks like they're just playing possession for the last couple seconds.
Ball is sent out of bounds. A throw in for the Khawks.
Less than 10 seconds left. Looks like we got a win for the Tigers.
And that is the end of the game. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm Brooklyn
Tigers.
Elliott.
I'm Abby White.
We were your announcers for the night. We
Let's
have
have
a
a round of
Tigers
applause for our guests, the
win
Collinsville
3-1
Khawks.
against the
Good
Collinsville
luck on your season,
Khawks.
girls. And one more
Good
time,
luck
let's
to
make some noise for your
everyone. Good season,
Tigers.
and have a nice night.